Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. João Neves, big header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vitinha! Vitinha! And he's really put himself on the line here.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's clever. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, it's Van Basten. Out towards the flank. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation.
He's got tall! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. João Neves running with the ball. And that's an excellent interception. Memphis Depay is herring after that one. Not the most accurate pass. He is through here. And this is Van Basten.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has not gone well. Lobbed in behind. Ruben Neves, still goalless at the moment. Played into space, Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well read, nice interception. Searching pass he's played there. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's looking wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? It's Van Basten! Goal, the Netherlands! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
The Netherlands have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Diogo Jota. Shapes to shoot! We've got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
He's through, it's one-on-one! Memphis Depay! Goal, the Netherlands! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And he was quick to react. Bruno Fernandes. He could be in here. Played towards the front line. Hullet pinches it off him. He's on it. Can he get away? Shutter! Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. That is a gem, an absolute gem. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So, it's Van Basten! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's worked it through. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Van der Vaart looking to get on the end of this. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Jota. And it's Pepe. Cross goes in there. Now it's Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. He's found a way. Real chance! There it is! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Portugal do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Diogo Jota. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's a corner. Portugal have their second corner now. Header! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Dumfries. Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Van Basten, Dumfries. It's a good run down the right. Oh, well played. Oh, easy pickings there. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good-looking ball. Portugal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel.
Takes a shot! Oh, this looks sharp. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Depay. Bruno Fernandes, who has set up 2 goals. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The ball is back. Oh, he's been caught napping! Great chance! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
The Netherlands really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's found a way past. That's a shade optimistic. A probing pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Dumfries battling down that right flank. And he's taking no chances there. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. That's good vision. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Tries from a long way out. Rijkaard. Van Basten. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! It's a goal! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
The Netherlands get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. And that pass just didn't quite work.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Dumfries. Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Koopmeiners. And it's Denzel Dumfries. The Netherlands have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now.
Substitution for Netherlands.
Corner number 2 then.
Van de Ven. Number 9. Midfield. Number 2.
Shoots! Oh, taken with style. What remarkable powers of recovery.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We have ourselves a... He gets big! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Portugal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Marlen. Just seeing the board now. It's going to be 5 extra minutes. Spread out to the left. And this is Hullet. Decent chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections.